We have updates on the barn car. I apologize, I haven't posted a video in a while. The gentleman that was in the hospital, the reason I actually started making the videos was for him. You know, fellow veteran, he was hospitalized for some Agent Orange stuff, and he always came over and watched me work, or watch kind of what car do you have, what are you working on right now, kind of a thing for the last couple of years. And he was a big influence on my life as a kid. He actually took me for a ride in his semi truck when I was 14 years old, and we went way back. A really good human being. And anyway, he passed away a few weeks ago, and I kind of stopped making videos because that's who I was making it for. But I have had a lot of requests to at least finish up this car. And I do have the other barn car, the 2+2, that I'm going to tear into. So I kind of made the decision to document that car too. But the white car, the updates are that it gets hot and stays hot, and I can't get it to cool off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the water pump and see if I can't clean it out. Maybe it's gunked up or something like that. So stay tuned for that. That'll be a lot of fun. And in this next video, another one of my older friends, I really like hanging out with older guys, older than me, obviously, because they have so much knowledge that we're all gonna lose soon if we don't pay attention and if we don't listen. Part of being a lifetime student, and we just need to glean all the information we can from these guys. So my friend Sherrill is going to let us use his lift in his shop to do some work underneath the car. So pretty cool. Stay tuned for that. Oh man. Do the water pump today, get some more light on it. Plugged up. Sure nothing's gonna hit.
to find us a drill.
I think if we went with this right here, that's 1 1/8 inches. And our tubing was 1.5 inches. So we got 1, 2, 3, 400 thousandths. That'll give us 200 thousandths per wall. But that's 530, no, little less than. It's going to give us plenty of wall.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So we'll lay these up so we don't get a whole thing. Okay, we've got a center point located.
I'm gonna film it because nobody's gonna believe me that we just made that.
Yeah.
Can't buy it in a parts store. Just make it.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I try to do. I enjoy doing it anyhow. And
What was this stuff called again?
Nyrite.
Nyrite. Okay.
It's a type of a plastic and
Yeah.
all different kinds.
More durable than metal when it comes to water.
When it comes to friction and abrasive stuff being run over it and stuff
Yeah.
like, you know, like grit and grime and all that kind of stuff. It just wears so much better than steel. Yeah. Friction there.
Lube it up.
Yep. So say we've still got 265 thousandths to go.
Almost there.
See, if you were milling something flat and say you needed 50 thousandths off of it, you'd just lower it 50 thousandths. But here, your tool is cutting on both sides of the material, so you've got double of what you're taking off.
Oh,
see?
okay.
Because it's cutting on two sides.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. See, a little bit bigger than the other one on the hose itself. There we go.
Look at that.
That should...
That's amazing. They didn't make it, so you made it. Now to start on the transmission. That wasn't very good. This looks great. We pulled the original gasket off of it. The rest of the car looks good too. No frame rot anywhere. Spider webs. Look how clean that is. Okay, new carb, it's adjusted. Let's see how she runs. Well, it doesn't shake hardly at all. Okay, so we replaced the radiator with an aluminum 4-core radiator. It didn't actually fit. It was for a 1994 454 3/4 ton Chevy. That's what we could get as far as the radiator goes. But we made brackets. We shaved off the old brackets and made our own brackets here. And it fits nicely, and it gives it a little bit bigger surface area to cool. Of course, belts, hoses all new, fuel lines all new, brand new Edelbrock. We took the 4-barrel apart, if you watched in that video, to rebuild it, and the back barrels were welded completely shut. And they were filling up with fuel and kind of running out over the carburetor. Not good, you don't want that. So we just went ahead and went to O'Reilly's and bought a Edelbrock, which is the same as a Carter AFB. We fine-tuned it with a vacuum gauge, and we set the timing, reset the timing and everything. It runs great right now. We're still having a little bit of a heating issue. I put a new thermostat in it, a 165. It would still creep up 205 and just keep creeping. So I took it out, ran it completely wide open. Same thing with that new water pump. I mean, it's really pumping a lot of volume through, and it's not having time to cool off in the radiator. So what I've done, on the advice of one of my older friends, he said, throw a 195 thermostat in there, and that will close off, hopefully long enough to cool the water in the radiator. The other thing is, it's been 104 to 106 degrees here in Oklahoma while I've been driving it, so that probably has something to do with it. But this car is just about ready for its epic adventure. I've done brakes, cooling, fuel, and I think I'm just going to do a few more things to kind of give him the best shot at this adventure. This car's been off the road since '92, if you remember, and we got it all cleaned up, watertight, buffed out, polished, brand new tires on it. The other thing is, I'm going to go ahead today and pull the condenser out just so we get more airflow through the radiator, put in that 195, and then I've got a couple other little things to button up, but this is about to go down the road. Final drive before delivery, basically. Perfect 205, it's around 100 outside. So I think we got her whooped.